Hey everyone, AJ here. I wanted to kind of just go through this quick little tutorial on how to make a really cool navigation, navigation component to add to your SaaS product using StackFrame. I think this is really cool. It's a great way to, you know, just add an extra layer to your product. So what I have right now is just a basic like nav, like a frame, but I labeled it nav bar. Added StackFrames icon in the top left. You can add whatever. And then what I have here is a button container. What I have inside this button container is the logged in frame. And I'll explain this in a second. The first thing I want to do is head into my button container, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a button that only shows up when the user is logged out, and then I'm going to add a logout button, and lastly I'm going to add a profile component. So before we do anything, this profile component, we need to hide everything except the profile picture, and then I'm going to add a default profile picture, and for now I'm going to add this blue icon. And to get it to show up, you do have to refresh the page. So I went ahead and did that, and it shows up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the profile and the logout button, come back into layers here, and I'm going to paste that into my logged in frame. Okay. And we're going to make this fit content. And let me actually, that didn't work at all. Try these out. Okay, you know what? We're going to get rid of this button container, and we're going to add a new frame, paste these in there. And this frame is going to do fit content and fit content. We're going to make it horizontal, and we're going to remove the background color, and then what we want to do is move this profile to the left, and last but not least we got to drag this button that only shows up when a user is logged out. We're going to put this all the way to the left. It's going to be like our button that prompts the login screen. So first thing I want to do first, actually no, we can keep this like this. I'm going to type in login, then I'm going to style this real quick. And we're gonna add a container blue, and we're gonna get font color white, and then last but not least, border radius of 14. Logout's gonna be the same style. Oops. Okay. Except the background color is gonna be like this red. The font size is good there. Container gap is good there. And then what we want to do is turn this button color to white. Oh no, not that color. Font color to white. And so we're good there. And then what I will need to do is login. So this login page is going to go to, this login button is going to go to the login page. Okay. And this logout button is going to bring us back to landing. Okay. So now that this profile component, StackFrame profile component and StackFrame logout component are now implemented into our site. But what we have is this bypass sign-in option turned on, which means that it's not reading to see if the user signed in. So we can style this component like we have. And I put this as, I put the default setting to yes, so that users, when they dragged in these components, they wouldn't feel like there's something wrong because they don't see them. Because when you switch this off, these components are going to disappear until you log in. And what I mean by that is this, right? So now the component's reading if we're logged in, and we're not, so it's not showing up. Now this logged in button is indicating that this login button is indicating that we're not signed in, so it is showing up. And when we log in, it will disappear. So what we have set up so far is a login page. So this login page, I just drag and drop. I drug in an auth component and then styled it. And then to add authentication to your Framer website, you drag in this authentication component, head to your StackFrame project page, copy this project ID, and then you just paste it right in there. And I added the page where I want it to go on after login, right? So we're going to go back to our landing page, click publish. And when I launch this, right, you're going to have this nav bar that we created, this login button. I'm going to click login. And then I already have a user email that I know the password to. It's this one right here. And we're going to come in here, add that email, sign in. And then on sign in, we're brought back to that landing page. And as you can see, it pulls my logged in user's profile picture, which is this icon that I uploaded previously when I created this account, and then the logout button. So I'm going to click logout, and it's going to log me out and put me back to my landing page where I'm not logged in, and I can then go ahead and log in. So thought this was a pretty cool feature, just using a couple of StackFrame components, and it took less than 7 minutes to do. So just want to share that quick tutorial with you guys, and remember, that is the power of StackFrame.